Hurricane, North Conway's fashion headquarters right here in the village of North Conway. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And we're talking about bright colors, and we have a huge, major Spruce Hurricane announcement.
We do.
We're not talking small. This is major, but we're going to make them wait for that. This is huge. We're not just making this up for the anticipation.
Right.
It's a big announcement.
It is.
But first, let's talk about fashion, because 4th of July, it's hard to believe, is almost here.
I know.
We're going to be out at barbecues, out in the village, doing our thing, going to different events and functions and concerts, and just enjoying ourselves outdoors. You want to look good.
Absolutely.
Spruce Hurricane's the way to do it. What's hot this summer?
Well, like you said, bright colors always go hand in hand with summer, and there's a lot of kind of boho chic and a little bit of
Boho?
retro-esque. Yeah.
What's boho?
Bohemian.
Okay.
And so we're now carrying this great line, Johnny Was. A lot of people are familiar with it. It's out of LA. It's very cool. It's very hip. And they do these beautiful cotton shirts, lots of great embroidery, beautiful colors. You can see the embroidery goes across the back as well. This is one of their sash ties that you can really, kind of funk it up. Beautiful beading in the center there with all this embroidery. Yeah. And we always have Minnetonka moccasins. And they came out with some great colors this year too, which you see just happen to tie in beautifully.
Which is nice when you go to Spruce Hurricane.
With that embroidery. Whoops.
You're
I can't
there.
Keep it steady.
You've already done a lot of coordination in the store, but you're there to tie everything all together, because you don't just want to buy one piece and figure out, okay, what am I going to wear this with?
Yeah, we're there to help you pull it all together. And you may not want to be head to toe dressed. You may want to just come in and say, okay, I need a cool pair of sandals or mocks to spice up my summer wardrobe. So we can do that.
And the time to get there is now, because if you've watched White Mountains TV for a while, you've seen Spruce Hurricane, you've seen their stuff, you've said, I got to get in there some point. I'm dying. I need to get some of that stuff. This is the time to do it. Don't delay.
This is when you can allow yourself the splurge, because on June 27th marked our 21, I always say our birthday instead of our anniversary, because it was the birth of Spruce Hurricane. So 21 years of Spruce Hurricane. And so since that day, through this weekend, we're running 21% off store-wide.
21% off store-wide at Spruce Hurricane. This weekend.
Yes.
And
usually it's just a one day, but we decided to extend it through the weekend.
I thought maybe there was a typo or a misprint when I read that the first time.
Yeah.
So all weekend, and it's a rainy weekend, so you're going to need something indoors to do at some point.
Something fun, right.
Browse the village, come into Spruce Hurricane, 21% off. This is
now, of course, there are a couple of exceptions. Brighton and Pandora collections cannot be included, but even sale items, everything else.
If I were to buy this.
Yep, 21% off.
No kidding.
Yes. Now, I always, of course, like to show different options. So, you saw your little fun, playful sash and your bright colored moccasins, but then you're going out and you want to hip it up a little more, or you want to add a little edge to it. So we have this new line of belts from Streets Ahead. Beautiful leathers, cool, very artsy hardware. It's got the turquoise stone. So instead of that sash, you add the leather belt to have a little edge, and of course, a pair of old gringos.
Very nice.
Isn't that cute?
And these are leather.
These are leather, yes, and the little tassel on the side.
And just like that, you have a completely new outfit.
Right. So you go from your summer barbecues to a night at the bar, or going to a party with friends.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Should we give them the big announcement now?
I think we should.
So what is the big announcement at Spruce Hurricane?
So since we're 21 years old now, we are of age.
Raise a glass to Spruce Hurricane.
We recently acquired a little space up above the store. And it's not accessed through the store. You have to go in the building stairway outside. So it had to be something very special and private, and kind of by appointment only, but you can certainly walk into the store and ask if you can see. The upstairs is a beautiful little romantic loft. And we have created a very beautiful romantic collection of bridal accessories, lingerie, beautiful robes, jewelry, things, travel wear, travel luggage and travel pieces, to plan a honeymoon or a romantic getaway. So it's really a unique spot.
It's funny because it seems like it fits in perfectly with Spruce Hurricane. In a way, it's a departure a little bit because you've never really carried lingerie as far as I know.
Right.
But it seems to fit in perfectly with the Spruce Hurricane theme.
It does. It's very cool. It's something different and special. Something that there's not really offered anywhere else here, So whether it's you getting married or you're the mother of the bride and you want to you say, I have this great dress, but accessorize me. How do I pull it together? Because that's what we do.
Yep.
And as far as if you are a bride and you want to add that different twist to what you're wearing, we have really unique hats. We have really special boots and shoes if you want to give it a little different edge.
Right.
Or maybe you're just planning a trip with your husband and you want to bring something that's not your old flannel jammies. Or maybe you just want to buy a beautiful soft robe with a little bit of bling on the back. Just some of those kind of unique things. And we want the men to come visit too. I mean, if you have a special...
I'm turning red right now. This is...
It's nothing raunchy. It's nothing unusual. It's just beautiful special items, and it allows us to display them, in a way where you can wander. You can feel like you're visiting your girlfriend's closet and your girlfriend's bedroom and playing.
She yells at me every time I do that.
So now, hopefully, we have people intrigued, and you'll come visit.
Absolutely. So this is you said it's a separate entrance from Spruce Hurricane.
Yes.
So the best way is to come into Spruce Hurricane and ask about it?
Yes, that's the only way that you can get there.
Okay, and it's open now?
It's open
if they
now.
came in today?
Yes, if they came in today, they could be.
So check out the new edition, plus get 21% off almost the whole store.
Yep, and including our upstairs as well.
That is fantastic. We're looking at your website, sprucehurricane.com?
Yeah, and it's really just kind of a landing page just to give you some general information about the store and the kinds of things that we have. And then, of course, please like us on Facebook. I always am posting new things and letting people know if there are sales or special events going on. So check that out.
All right.
Open every day, 10 to 6.
And located right across the street from the train station.
Yeah.
So easy to find as well.
That's right.
And you can get ice cream nearby several different places. So.
But don't come in with your ice cream.
Don't come in with your ice cream. Get the ice cream after you go visit the boudoir. Maybe get your ice cream. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, and I hope you come visit the boudoir.
We hope you have a great 21st birthday.
Thank you. Yes, come take advantage. It's awesome.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. That does it for our White Mountains Today show. Tune in tomorrow morning. We have Castle in the Clouds joining us for the first time ever. Also, we'll update you on the weather forecast. Will it ever get sunny? Plus, we have outdoor conditions and more Watch and Win. You can win some great prizes tomorrow morning, 7:30 to 9:30, right here on White Mountains TV 16. For Ryan Wilson, for Thomas Stepinski, for Hans Bauer, for Amber Dalton, for Chris Prue, thank you for joining us on White Mountains Today.